Welcome back, guys. Today we need to talk about the player that I think is quietly stealing the spotlight from everyone else in this pack. Because when most people first saw these cards, all the attention immediately went towards Romario and Mateus. And honestly, I understand why. Romario looks like one of the most dangerous goal poachers we've seen in a very long time. Mateus looks like the complete box-to-box midfielder that can do absolutely everything. But after looking at all three cards, I think there's one player people are seriously underestimating, and that player is Roberto Baggio. Because Romario is crazy, Mateus is crazy, but Baggio is on another level. We're talking about a 108 rated second striker with 100 dribbling, 98 ball control, 98 tight possession, 96 acceleration, 94 balance, 92 finishing, and 2 ridiculous skills, momentum dribbling and magnetic feet. And honestly, the more I look at this card, the more I think Konami created one of the smoothest attackers in the entire game. Let's start with the most obvious thing. 100 dribbling. Not 95, not 98, not 99, 100. Anytime you see a triple-digit stat in eFootball, you know you're looking at something special. And when that stat is dribbling, things get scary very quickly. Because dribbling isn't just about doing skills, it's about how responsive a player feels. It's about how easily they can beat defenders. It's about how comfortable they are when carrying the ball. And Baggio has the maximum possible rating. That's insane. But somehow Konami didn't stop there. They also gave him 98 ball control and 98 tight possession. This is where the card becomes terrifying, because these three stats work perfectly together. The dribbling helps him glide past defenders. The ball control allows him to receive difficult passes effortlessly. The tight possession helps him operate in crowded areas where most attackers struggle. Put all of that together and you've got a player that should feel unbelievably smooth in game. The type of player that can turn in tiny spaces and escape pressure without breaking a sweat. Then we get to the skills: momentum dribbling and magnetic feet. Honestly, this combination feels unfair. Momentum dribbling makes attacking runs with the ball much more explosive and difficult to defend against. Then magnetic feet helps keep the ball glued to the player's feet, even in difficult situations. So not only is Baggio already an elite dribbler statistically, he also has 2 of the best dribbling-related skills in the game. Defenders are going to have a nightmare trying to stop him. But here's what makes this card even scarier. He isn't just a dribbler, he can actually finish too. One of the biggest problems with some technical players is that they can beat defenders, but struggle when it comes to scoring. Baggio doesn't have that issue. He has 92 finishing, 91 kicking power, and 87 curl. Those are fantastic numbers. This means once he gets into dangerous positions, he has the quality to punish opponents. The 92 finishing is especially important because it means all that incredible dribbling actually leads to goals. And with 87 curl, you already know finesse shots are going to be a major weapon. Cut inside, create a little space, and bend it into the far corner. That's exactly the type of goal I can see this card scoring regularly. Then we look at his pace: 90 speed and 96 acceleration. This is another reason why I think the card is special. A lot of elite dribblers aren't particularly fast. Konami usually balances them by lowering their pace. Not here. Baggio accelerates like a winger. The moment he beats a defender, he's gone. That 96 acceleration is absolutely ridiculous when combined with his dribbling stats. Most defenders simply won't be able to react quickly enough. Another massively underrated stat is his 94 balance. This is huge. Players with elite balance feel smoother, turn faster, and stay on their feet under pressure. It makes a massive difference in gameplay. Combined with 100 dribbling and 98 tight possession, it should make Baggio feel almost impossible to dispossess. Then we get to his passing: 90 low pass. That's another excellent number. This means he isn't just a goal scorer, he can create chances as well. If defenders overcommit trying to stop his dribbling, he has the passing ability to punish them. That's what makes him so difficult to defend. He can dribble, he can score, he can create. He can do everything. Now let's talk about the weaknesses, because no card is perfect. The biggest concern is probably the classic number 10 playstyle. Some players love it, others don't. It's definitely not as universally popular as goal poacher or hole player. Then there's his stamina. 81 isn't terrible, but it isn't amazing either. You might notice him slowing down towards the end of matches. His aerial ability is also poor, with just 57 heading and 54 jump. But honestly, those weaknesses feel tiny compared to everything else this card offers. When you look at the complete package, it's ridiculous. 100 dribbling, 98 ball control, 98 tight possession, 96 acceleration, 94 balance, 92 finishing, 90 low pass, momentum dribbling, magnetic feet. These are the stats of a player designed to dominate games. Romario is probably the better pure goal scorer. Mateus is definitely the better all-round midfielder. But Baggio is the player that creates magic. He's the player that makes defenders look helpless. He's the player that turns ordinary attacks into highlights. And that's why, for me, Romario and Mateus are incredible cards. But Roberto Baggio is on another level.